All right, now this whole show we've been talking about nature. Nature sounds, being surrounded by nature. You know, when we cook outside, Andrew, we get nature around us. This is the way I grew up. It's the only way I understand. And when I have water sounds, when I see fish, when I see birds, it seems to me like my blood pressure just drops. So you could be like a doctor, a therapist, per se. You're from Indiana.
Right.
Andrew Johnson. And I looked you up, found you at a trade show.
Right.
And I said, let's do this thing. I had one that was poorly built by myself. And I asked you what we need to do to get this thing going. Now, the reason we have this is because when we show our cooking, I want people to feel that same thing that we're feeling with nature in the background. You've done a bunch of these. What's it take to do one of these?
A lot of patience, probably.
How much do you envision it and how much do you let it happen?
I try to let the rocks just kind of do and tell me where they want to be. I try not to force anything, because you know, trying to place them back in the ground like they came out of the ground, and go together how they want to go together.
And it truly, how many people have you talked to where it says they think it's probably a health issue? It helps them out.
Right. Probably just about everybody after they've lived with it for a little while, and just gives them a better way of life, you know.
You saw this situation down here. What was the thought in your mind when you saw this? Average job?
More complicated because we had to work within what was already here. So we had to remove some things, and typically we're digging a hole, but we already had the hole to work with, so we had to kind of work inside out.
Well, right now, you and I are going to sit back and we're going to watch in really fast motion how this thing came together. I want to thank you for having this as our backdrop. And now, would you stay for dinner?
Of course.
We got fish. We got, well, I can't tell them everything. We got a good meal. Thank you very much.
Thank you.